Come and make some money.
I'm Eric McNally. I'm 45, I live in Newport, and I'm a pipe fitter.
Hi, Eric. Good to see you. Come and sit down.
Thank you.
This is the best moment of the night.
Oh.
1 of 5, and you're the first. How are you feeling?
Very nervous.
Do not be nervous.
But very happy to be here.
You will be just fine. Who did you bring with you for support?
I brought my partner, Sue. That's her up there in the red.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Who's that next to her?
It's my daughter, Louise.
She's just as gorgeous, isn't she?
Yeah.
What a lovely looking family. So, tell me, how much would you like to go home with tonight?
I'd like to go home with about £10,000.
What would you do with 10 grand?
Louise is 17 now, and before she gets too embarrassed to go on holiday with her old dad, I would like to take her and my son Jordan and Sue to Florida for one nice big family holiday.
Every question tonight, as you know, as always, is worth £5,000. The deal is you have to stay here as long as you can, because as long as you're putting money in that prize fund and you're still here in Winners Row, when that klaxon goes, you have a chance of staking your claim on a share of that cash. However, there is an area of jeopardy.
Yeah.
Get a question wrong and you go to the red area. Now, you know there are 2 ways out of there. On the turn of 1 question, you will either make it back to Winners Row or go right back where you started, where the other players will, I can tell you, be delighted to see you. Are you ready for your first question?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I wish you the best of luck. Here it is. The food flavouring saffron is derived from which type of flower? Is it daffodil, crocus, or lily?
I don't think it's daffodil. Although saffron is yellow, isn't it? Crocus or lily. Daffodils and crocus are just like ordinary garden plants, so I think I'm going to have to go for lily.
Would you like me to take lily as your answer?
Yeah, take lily.
Okay. If you are right, you'll have had a flying start. There'll be £5,000 in the prize fund. Is that the right answer? Not a brilliant start.
No.
Will you please make your way to the red area? I'm sorry, Eric. Well, Eric's misfortune is great news for our other 4 players in the waiting area. One of them is about to join me here in Winners Row. Let's find out who it is. It's pink, it's Gareth. Come and join me on Winners Row.
I'm Gareth James, I'm 25, I'm from Reading and I work in reinsurance.
So tell me, who did you bring with you for support tonight?
I brought my fiancée Rachel and my good friend Graham.
How much do you want me to give you a cheque for later?
I'd love if you give me a cheque for £20,000 tonight, it'd be fantastic.
That is so achievable, and what would you do with it?
Well, firstly, I'd love to go for a trek along South America. I'd also love a nice convertible sports car. That'd be amazing as well. So.
I could see you in a convertible sports car. I can see you in one with him, quite frankly, which would be good news. I will be back with your first question after I've got Eric out of the red area.
Right.
Not a brilliant start.
Nope.
2 ways out of the red area, right back where you started, or alongside Gareth here in Winners Row. It is 1 question. It is not multiple choice. Just take your time and give me the right answer. Here's your question. By what name is London Central Criminal Court better known? By what name is London Central Criminal Court better known?
Is it the Old Bailey?
Would you like me to take Old Bailey as your answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Eric says Old Bailey. Is that the right answer? Yes! Come on, Eric, go down around. Back in Winners Row. Back in Winners Row. Here's your first question. What is the largest desert in the world? Is it Sahara, Gobi, or Kalahari?
I'm fairly certain it's between the Sahara and the Gobi. And I think when the question first came out, the Sahara sort of jumped out at me, so I think I'll go for Sahara.
Would you like me to take Sahara as your answer?
Yes, please.
Okay. Is that the right answer? Yes, 5 grand. Well done. Good start. But you're feeling better now, Eric, aren't you?
Yeah.
Out of that red area with this, your second question. Here we go. Who won a Best Original Song Oscar at the 2004 Academy Awards? Was it Sting, Enya, or Annie Lennox?
Well, my daughter would kill me if I got this one wrong, because she's an absolute fanatic for The Lord of the Rings. This was Out of the West by Annie Lennox.
Okay, would you like me to take Annie Lennox as your answer?
Yeah.
I adore Annie Lennox, she's fantastic, but is it the right answer? Yes, well done, good. Well, Gareth, we're now looking at £10,000 in the prize fund. This is more like it. Here's your next question. Olga Korbut won 3 gold medals in which sport at the 1972 Olympics? Was it for gymnastics, swimming, or athletics? I bet you weren't even born in 1972.
No, I wasn't. It was a little bit before my time, to be honest. I think I'll go for... I think gymnastics is definitely coming out at me, which I think I'll probably want to go for. I mean, Olga sounds like... It's a difficult one, this, actually.
I can tell you don't like this one.
No, I'm not overly keen. But I think I'll go for gymnastics. That's the one which is just shouting out at me at the moment. Maybe wrong there.
Do you want to take gymnastics as your answer?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Is it gymnastics? Well done. Okay, Eric, how are you doing?
Fine.
Okay.
A lot better now.
Well, let's have another question. Here it is. An Inspector Calls is a 1946 play by which writer? Tom Stoppard, J.B. Priestley, or Noel Coward?
An Inspector Calls looks to me to be a kind of murder mystery thing. So I would be thinking J.B. Priestley. J.B. Priestley.
Shall I take J.B. Priestley as your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, Eric, you look nervous about it.
Yeah.
I accept J.B. Priestley as your answer. If you are right, there'll be another £5,000 in the prize fund, making £20,000. Is that the right answer? Okay. Let's have a look. By what name is the Goonie bird better known? Is it pelican, cockatoo, or albatross?
Cockatoos is a possibility, certainly, but I'm fairly certain it's not the pelican, actually, so I think I probably can knock that one out, but I'd say it's definitely between the cockatoo and albatross. I'll go for cockatoo, I think.
Is that the right answer? I am so sorry. Could you please make your way to the red area, Gareth? I'm sorry. Eric, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Here's your next question. Luck Be a Lady is a song from which stage musical? Is it West Side Story, South Pacific, or Guys and Dolls?
It could be any one of those three as far as I'm concerned. West Side Story, that's Romeo and Juliet, isn't it? Modern one. So it's either West Side Story or Guys and Dolls, and I'm leaning towards Guys and Dolls, I think.
Do you want me to take Guys and Dolls as your answer?
Yeah, Guys and Dolls.
Okay. Is that the right answer? Yes, well done. That's good. I have 3 in the waiting area. For one of them, it's good news. They're about to join me here in Winners Row. Let's find out who it is. It's green, it's Joanne. Come and join me on Winners Row.
I'm Joanne Darwin, I'm 39, I'm from Sheffield, and I'm a secretary.
Who did you bring with you for support tonight?
I brought my husband Sam and my daughter Becky.
Ah, and they're with you all the way, I can tell, as we all are. How much do you want to go home with tonight?
Well, I'd like to go home with a minimum of £10,000.
What would you do with that cash?
Well, my children have never been abroad on holiday, so
Right.
I'd really like to take them somewhere special.
Where would you take them?
Probably to Florida, to Disneyland.
That's more than enough for a holiday. What would you do with the rest of it?
Oh, if I want a little bit more, I have a child with special needs.
Right.
And I'm part of a fundraising committee, and to save me some work this summer, I'd give a sum to school rather than have to organise a summer fair.
So you're trying to dodge the summer fate. You're here to make money for the charity, which I guess is, to me, that makes good sense. So while you're off in Florida, you haven't got to worry about a fate.
That's right.
Good. And it's all for charity.
Yes.
That's what we like. You can relax. You're only here because Gareth got the question wrong. Okay. I need to get Gareth out of the red area and back in winner's row. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here's your question. What does the C stand for in the name of Washington, D.C.?
Well, I'm not too sure about this one, actually. I think I'll go for City. I'll go for City, and that's...
Okay. I accept City?
Yes.
Okay. Gareth says City. If that is the right answer, Gareth, you're going right back to winner's row. If it's not, I don't even want to think about the consequences, but you and I both know it's right back where you started. Is the answer City?
Way off the mark there, I think.
I'm so sorry. I hate to do this, but would you please go right back where you started? I'm sorry. Not enough in the prize fund for my liking. Here's your first question.
Okay.
In 2002, which English town was granted city status to mark the Queen's Jubilee? Was it Preston, Ipswich, or Middlesbrough?
I just think it's Ipswich.
You think it's... do you want me to take Ipswich as your
take
answer?
Ipswich.
Okay, for £5,000 into the prize fund. That is the right answer. You cracked it. Is that the right answer? And you know what I'm going to say to you? Please, would you make your way to the red area? I'm sorry, Joanne. Out of that 25 grand, you put in 15 yourself. Here's your question. The emblem of which London football club features a cockerel? Oh, I didn't like the look on your face just then. You don't like this one, do you?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, you do like it? That was a look of joy.
I misread it to start with.
Oh, did you? Okay. Here's your first choice. Is it Chelsea? Is it Tottenham? Or is it Fulham?
Well, I know this one. It's Spurs, Tottenham.
Okay.
Yeah.
As an Arsenal fan, it breaks my heart to say I accept Tottenham, but I will. I accept Tottenham as your answer. If you are right, there'll be £30,000 in the prize fund. Is the answer Tottenham?
Yeah.
Yes, you knew it was, didn't you? You knew. Okay. And then there were three, Gareth, Alf and Sophie. One of them is about to join me here in Winner's Row. Who's it going to be? Let's find out. It's yellow, it's Sophie. Come and join me on Winner's Row.
My name's Sophie Crampin. I'm 24, I live in London, and I'm a graduate trainee for a large retailer.
You got a wolf whistle then, did you hear?
I think it was my brother.
Oh, is he in tonight, your brother?
Yeah.
Well, who did you bring with you for support?
I brought my sister Claire and my friend Anna.
As it goes, you've chosen a good time to join us in Winner's Row. £30,000 in the prize fund. You've yet to put anything in, but you will, I know you will. How much are you looking to take home tonight?
I'd love to take home 20 grand.
Oh, great.
I'd be happy with that.
And what's the money going to be spent on?
Well, if I win 20 grand, I'm going to go to Australia and meet my little cousin who's he's one at the moment. And I've never met her before, so that's what I'd do.
Well, I wish you well. I shall return with your question. Joanne.
Yes, Dale.
Here's your question. Who had a UK #1 hit single in 1969 with Two Little Boys?
Well, I'd like to say it's before my time, but unfortunately it's not. But that was Rolf Harris.
Would you like me to take Rolf as your answer?
Yes.
Did Rolf Harris sing about Two Little Boys? Yes, he did. You knew that one. I remember it too. Great record. I remember that. Make your way back to Winner's Row. Okay. Here's your first question. The former imperial palace, known as the Forbidden City, is a feature of which capital? Is it Beijing, Tokyo, or Bangkok?
I think it sounds quite Chinese, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And it's not Bangkok. So I think I'm going to go with Beijing.
You pulled a face then.
I know.
Would you like me to take Beijing as your answer?
Yeah.
With the philosophical? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with
okay. Sophie says Beijing. I accept that as your answer. If that is right, there'll be £35,000 in the prize fund. I would love you to be right, sweetheart. Is that the right answer? Good. Fantastic. Eric, let's have a look. Here's your next question. Elefunk is a 2003 album by which group? Is it Outkast, Black Eyed Peas, or Fugees?
Right. I don't. In fact, I actually know this one. It just came to me there. It's a band who are really good at the moment, and it's Black Eyed Peas.
I'm to take Black Eyed Peas as your answer?
Yep.
Okay. Is that the right answer? Yeah, you're right. I think it's a good album. It's a fabulous record. Well done. Will you like this one? Here it is. Which English statesman gave Hampton Court Palace to Henry VIII? Which English statesman gave Hampton Court Palace to Henry VIII? Was it Walter Raleigh, John of Gaunt, or Cardinal Wolsey?
Walter Raleigh was around when Elizabeth I was around, so I'd say it wasn't him. Well, Cardinal Wolsey is obviously in the ministry, so I would say it was John of Gaunt.
Would you like me to take John of Gaunt as your answer?
Yes, I think, yes.
Okay. I accept John of Gaunt as your answer. If you are right, there'll be £45,000 in the prize fund. And, sweetheart, you're still here in Winners Row, which is the most important thing. Is that the right answer? That was Cardinal Wolsey. I'm so sorry. Joanne, please make your way to the red area. Now, here's the thing. Gareth's been in and out of Winners Row. Alf hasn't had any movement at all tonight. He's been stuck in the waiting area from the word go. One of you is about to join me. Which one's it going to be? Let's find out. It's pink. It's Gareth. Welcome back to Winners Row. Now, isn't that the best feeling?
It is, definitely.
I bet you thought that wasn't going to happen tonight.
No, not at all.
Well, you can relax. You know you're here because Joanne, yet again, is in the red area. Not good news for Joanne. Oh, dear, I'm getting deja vu again. We've been here before. It worked out all right last time.
It did.
Here is your next question to get you out of the red area. The musical My Fair Lady is based on which play by George Bernard Shaw?
It's called Pygmalion.
Am I to take Pygmalion as your answer?
Yes.
Okay. Joanne says Pygmalion. If you are right, Joanne, you're going right back to Winners Row. Is that the right answer? Yes, come on, Joanne, back you come. Here's your next question. The Count of Monte Cristo is a 19th century novel by which author? Is it Alexandre Dumas, Émile Zola, or Gustave Flaubert?
Wow. I don't actually know the last two, Zola and Flaubert. I don't actually know those. Well, I do know Dumas, and I don't know. I'm not sure if it's because of that they wrote Count of Monte Cristo. So, given that I really don't know the other two, I think I'll have to go for Dumas.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You would like me to take Dumas as your answer?
Yes.
Okay. If that is right, I would love you to be right. It'll be 45 grand in the prize fund. Is that the right answer? Yeah. Well done. Well worked out. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Sophie, tell the truth. Would you have liked that one?
Yeah, I would have gone with that.
You'd have gone with the same one. Here's your question. Which branch of medicine deals with injuries or disorders of the skeletal system? Is it pediatrics, orthopedics, obstetrics?
I know this one.
You do?
I'm happy.
Please give me an answer then.
Pediatrics is children. I think it's orthopedics.
Sophie says orthopedics. If that is right, we'll be looking at £50,000 in a prize fund. That would be wonderful. Is that the right answer? Let's have another question. The Museum of Modern Art is housed in which Parisian building? Is it the Pompidou Centre, the Musée d'Orsay, or the Louvre?
Well, I know the Louvre is an art gallery. Pompidou Centre is French, but I don't know if it's in Paris. And the Musée d'Orsay, I'm not even sure if that's in Paris. So I think I'm going to have to go for the Louvre. Yeah, go for the Louvre.
Okay. You want me to take the Louvre as your answer?
Yeah, the Louvre.
Okay. I accept the Louvre as your answer. If you are right, there'll be 55 grand in the prize fund, and you're still here in Winners Row. Is that right? Pompidou Centre. I'm so sorry.
Oh, well.
But now I must ask you, please, to make your way to red. I'm sorry. Alf, you know what I'm going to say to you?
I do, deal.
You are just one question away, Joanne's question, from joining me here in Winners Row as the only one in the waiting area. I'll see you in a minute. Joanne, here's your next question. What adjective is used to describe something that is wolf-like? What adjective is used to describe something that is wolf-like? Is it aquiline, vulpine, or lupine?
Aquiline, I think, is aquas implies fish. I'd rule out aquiline, and I'm fairly sure it's not vulpine, so I'll go with lupine.
You would like to take lupine as your answer? Okay. Joanne says lupine. I accept that as your answer. If you are right, there'll be 55 grand in the prize fund. Is that the right answer? Yes, 55 grand in the prize fund. Well done. Alf, give us the biggest smile you've ever given us. You know what I'm going to say? Please, no ball selection. The seat is yours. Please come and join me in Winners Row.
I'm Mark Johnson, I'm 53, I'm from Town and Wear, and I'm a senior caretaker.
I bet you thought it's never going to be my turn tonight.
I did, I thought that, yeah.
You did. I could see you getting quite twitchy, but look at this. You join us in Winners Row with £55,000 in the prize fund. Mm-hmm. Good place to be.
Certainly.
Who did you bring with you for support?
Oh yes, my partner Sheila and my sister Angela.
They're looking a little happier.
They are, yes.
They are looking a little happier, which is great. What would you do with the money, and how much are you looking for?
I'd be looking for about £20,000 because I'd like to move to a bigger house, myself and Sheila.
That's great. Well, listen, let's hope you achieve it. Quite a bit in the prize fund. You can put a bit more in it. I will be back with your question.
Okay.
Eric, what's going on?
Oh.
We've been here a couple of times now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Charge me a poll tax for this.
I know I should be, shouldn't I? Here's your question. Who was the wife of Louis XVI of France?
I believe the wife of Louis XVI of France was Josephine. We'll go with Josephine.
So you're saying tonight, Dale, take Josephine. Yes, tonight, Josephine?
Yes, tonight, Josephine, please.
I will accept Josephine as your answer. If you are right, there'll be all 5 of you in Winners Row, which is a wonderful place to be. Is the answer Josephine?
Oh, well.
You know what I'm going to say? And I hate to say it, because so far tonight, you've had a blinding night. You put more money in the prize fund than anybody. You put £25,000 into that 55 grand prize fund. Please go right back where you started. I'm sorry. Eric, I'm sorry. That's a tough break. That's a... Oh! That is a tougher break than I thought it was going to be. Relax, players. You are safe. The prize fund is frozen at £55,000. You are just one question away from taking home your share of that sum. I don't know what to say to you, Eric, because what do I say to you? You fell at that last time in the red area.
Yeah.
I've loved meeting you, and I hate to say this, but I have to say good night. Could you give him a round of applause? He's wonderful. Thank you. You can relax for just a moment. As I said to you, you are just one question away from taking your share of that prize fund. Take it easy. I will be back with that question. Relax. I think they're going to need their few minutes to get their heads together, but now it's your chance to win some cash. Let's do the Thunderball.
Oh, poor old Eric. Very nearly 3 minutes past 8. Saturday the 14th of August. Time to enrich your life, or try to at least, as we bring you this weekend's Thunderball draw live on BBC One with Dale Winton and Gigi. Dale.
Thank you, Alan. Well, we've got 4 brilliant contestants on Winners Row who might just be in for some big money tonight. If our Olympic team do half as well as they have, I think we'll have a very exciting few weeks. But right now, here's your chance to be a winner with tonight's draws. So here, the lovely Gigi with the latest Thunderball news.
Thank you, Dale. Now, Wednesday's draw produced just under £1 million in prize money, and it's waiting to be collected by you. If you had a lucky ticket and you've claimed your prize already, I hope you're enjoying every single penny of your win. And now, here's another chance to win it big.
Thanks, Gigi. Now let's get those balls moving.
And sadly, no Thunderball jackpot winners on Wednesday, but 7 of you were runners-up, matching with all 5 from this first machine, but you didn't quite manage the Thunderball as well. Mind you, you are now £5 better off, and that's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. Dale, those balls are ready.
Thank you very much indeed, Alan. Let's have tonight's first 5 numbers. I wish you all the best of luck.
I know about these things. I am a medical man after all. Here we go. The first one is about to appear from the machine. Let's see which one it is. And that is 24. And the next one this Saturday night. Which one is it to be? There it is. That's number 7. And here now for you is the third one. And tonight is number 11. How are you doing so far? Well, I hope. Here's the next one. And that is number 3. And then to complete the set from this first machine, we need just one more. And the selector picks for us number 21. Okay, Drawmaster Paul van den Bosch, start up the second machine now, please, and release the 14 red Thunderballs. Now, it's not that we can't be trusted, but for each and every lottery draw, we are accompanied by an independent adjudicator. Tonight, it's none other than Graham Nutman. Jeez.
Thank you, medical man. Well, there are plenty of prizes on offer, even if you've only just matched one so far. As going one better and matching with this Thunderball 2 could see you snare a fiver, but I'm hoping you'll capture the £250,000 top prize. Go for it.
Fingers crossed, everyone. I wish you the best of luck.
This is it then, as we draw this weekend's Thunderball. And we do it live. And there it is! That's number 2! So, Lotto and Lotto Extra in a few minutes' time. First, those Thunderball numbers again. Here they are in ascending order. Check these off. Number 3. Number 7. Number 11. Number 21. And number 24. The Thunderball tonight is number 2. And those are tonight's winning numbers. You can see them again at the end of the show. Now it's back to Dale.
Don't forget, still to come, Lotto and Lotto Extra. Now, a few minutes ago, Gareth, Sophie and Joanne helped put £55,000 in the prize fund. Alf hasn't put any in yet, and yet, you know what? All 4 of them are looking at a share of at least £13,750 each. And do you know what? They're just one question away from that cash. Oh, I saw you go sharp intake of breath there, Alf.
Yes, that's right, dear.
It's a weird world, isn't it? You spend the whole evening over there in the waiting area.
Yes.
You come over here, you don't even get to answer a question that goes towards the prize fund, and you're looking at £13,750.
It's very nice, isn't it?
Wouldn't that just be nice? You're very calm, aren't you? Which is good. Shall we do it?
Yes, let's do it.
Here's your question. Which actor played 8 different roles in the 1949 movie Kind Hearts and Coronets? Was it Alec Guinness, Peter Sellers, or James Mason?
For some reason, Alec Guinness just comes into my head. So I think I'll go with Alec Guinness.
Would you like me to take Alec Guinness as your answer?
I'll think about that. No, I think I'll change it. No, I'm going to go with Alec Guinness. That's my answer. I'm going to stick with Alec Guinness.
Okay. Then I accept Alec Guinness as your answer. If you are right, the minimum you're going home with tonight is £13,750. If you are wrong, you won't be going home with anything at all. All you've done is push the share of the other players up.
Right.
Alec Guinness, is that the right answer? You're going home with is £13,750. Well, remind me, what was it you said you were going to do with the money?
I said we're going to look for a bigger house.
Yeah.
But I've changed my mind now.
You've changed your mind?
Yes, sir.
It's funny what money can do, isn't it?
We're going to get me and Sheila getting married in December on her birthday. So I'm going to take her to Bali to get married.
Sheila, you're going to Bali for your wedding. Fantastic. I love it. I love it. Gareth.
Hello, Dale.
How are you doing?
A little nervous, to say the least.
You've seen Alf sail through it. I really hope you do the same thing. Are you ready for your question?
Yes.
Okay, here's your question. Hannibal, who famously led elephants across the Alps, was a general from which city? Babylon, Troy, or Carthage? Babylon, Troy, or Carthage?
Oh. Torn between Babylon and Carthage. I'm leaning towards Carthage. I'm not sure. Okay, Carthage.
Are you saying you would like me to take Carthage as your answer?
Yes.
Okay. Gareth says Carthage. I will take that as your answer. If you are right, the minimum you're going home with tonight is £13,750. If you're wrong, you've just pushed the share of the other players up. I would love it to be Carthage. Is that the right answer? Congratulations, Gareth. Well done. How are you doing, Sophie?
I'm all right.
Tonight, you haven't made it into the red area once. You have put £10,000 in the prize fund. Again, you've earned your right to be here in Winners Row. You're looking at a share of £13,750. Shall we do your question?
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. Bring it on. Which of Shakespeare's tragic heroes has a mother named Gertrude? Would it be Macbeth, Hamlet, or Othello?
I'm just going to have to go with Othello because I don't have any inkling towards the other two.
Would you like me to take Othello as your answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, I accept Othello as your answer. Sophie says Othello. If you are right, the minimum you're going home with tonight is £13,750. If you're wrong, you just push the share of the other players up. Is the answer Othello? I'm wondering what to say to you because you've been a joy all night long. You know, you haven't put a foot wrong, but I have to say, give us a kiss and good night. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sophie. Gareth, Al, Look what just happened. Your share just went up. You're now looking at a minimum share of £18,333, which, Joanne, is the same deal for you. That is what you're looking at, a share of £18,333. However, this is the most important question of the night, but you know that, don't you?
I do.
Are you ready for it?
As ready as I'll ever be.
I'm with you all the way. Bring it on. Let's have a look at it. In 2003, whom did Arnold Schwarzenegger succeed as governor of California? Was it Tom McClintock, Jesse Ventura, or Gray Davis?
For no other reason, it's... I don't know. Sorry.
No. You take your time. I'm with you all the way. You don't have to rush it. It's important. It is worth a lot of money to you, this question.
I want to say Tom McClintock, but I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't think it's Jesse Ventura. I don't know why. Just... It probably is that one now. But... Oh. Tom McClintock was my first choice. I'm going to go with that.
You would like me to take that as your answer?
Yes.
Then I shall. Joanne says Tom McClintock. If that is right, you are going home with £18,333. If you are wrong, I don't even want to contemplate this at this moment, but you know what it means to the other players here tonight. Joanne wants it to be Tom McClintock. Is that the right answer? I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I am so sorry.
Never mind.
I was hoping, because it was such big news at the time, and that Gray Davis name was on the television, on the news bulletins. Give me a kiss.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but I have to say good night, Joanne. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you,
good night,
Dale.
darling. You know what just happened? Suddenly, you are going home tonight with £27,500 each. The work is done. You can relax. I shall return with your checks very shortly. Well, Alf and Gareth are each going home with £27,500, and I will be back with their checks very shortly. In the meantime, here's your chance for a great night. Yes, it's Lotto and Lotto Extra.
He's right, you know. On BBC One now, your chance to win big in this weekend's Lotto and Lotto Extra draws. And they are live with Mr. Saturday Night. Who else but Mr. Dale Winton. Dale.
Thank you, Mr. Sunday Morning. Well, Gareth and Alf are having a wonderful night thanks to In It to Win It. And now it's your turn to get your hands on some serious cash. Oh yes, it's Lotto and Lotto Extra. So here's Gigi with tonight's Lotto News.
Well, I have it on good authority that the prize fund for Lotto this evening is £16.8 million. So now you want to know the jackpot, don't you? Well, it's a life-changing £5.3 million.
Wonderful, Gigi. Now let's get those balls tumbling.
And away they go. All 49 of the Bouncing Lovelies into the chamber. Tonight we are using Pearl, and with it, the set of balls number 3, chosen for us earlier today by Michelle Luca, who's from Beaconsfield. Dale.
Thanks, Alan. Good luck, everyone.
This is it then, the big one. Tonight's Lotto draw with a £5.3 million jackpot at stake. Good luck to you from me. Here's the first one. And from machine number 13. With us the weekend before last, that 102nd Lotto outing now. Here is the next one. That is number 14. Last graced us with its presence 3 Wednesdays back, that 122nd Lotto outing. And the third one this Saturday night looks a bit like that. Number 41 with us last Saturday night too. Obviously loves the weekends. The least drawn main number, mind. Here's the next. That's his number 32. Good news if it's yours. We last saw that 5 Saturdays back. Still one of the hotter main Lotto numbers. Next tonight. Here's number 31, last with us 3 Saturdays back, 146th time we've seen that. And here is the 6th one that could make you very rich. That's number 37, a home visiting service for the elderly in deprived areas of Plymouth. Has received 37 grand from the Community Fund. The bonus, 42. Let's take a look, shall we, at this weekend's winning Lotto lineup, which looks like this in ascending order. 13, 14, 31, 32, 37 and number 41. The bonus tonight is number 42. Mr. Winton.
Mr. Dedicate, thank you. Now for the last draw of the night. Oh yes, it's Lotto Extra. Come on, let's get those balls moving.
And for tonight's Lotto Extra, we're using Amethyst and set of extra balls number 5, again chosen by Michelle Luca. Dale.
Thanks, Alan. Gigi, exactly how much is up for grabs tonight on Lotto?
Tell you, the jackpot tonight for Lotto Extra is £1.3 million. Remember, you have got to match all 6 numbers if you want to get your hands on that cash.
Okay, so for the last time tonight, I wish you all the very best of luck.
You're watching this weekend's Lotto Extra draw live on BBC One as part of In It to Win It with Dale Winton. Here's the first one. That is number 6. Extra, tougher to win, but when you do win, you win big. Second number. 23. If there's no winner tonight, join us late on Wednesday night to see how much bigger that jackpot is, just before 10. Here's the third number. 26. This jackpot keeps on growing unless you win it. The highest it's got so far, £20.1 million, just a week or two back. Here's the next one. 48. We're live on BBC One on this balmy Saturday night. I think balmy is the word. Here's the fifth one. 41. Now I can only imagine how you're feeling right now if you've got these first 5. But you need this one as well, and it is number 4. So let's take a look, shall we, at tonight's Lotto Extra numbers in ascending order. 4, 6, 23, 26, number 41, and to go with that, number 48. Tonight's Lotto update, by the way, is at 10:30. Now back to Dale.
Well, all that remains for me to do now is to give Alf and Gareth these cheques for a massive £27,500 each, and I'll see you very soon. Have a great night. Good night. Wow. Funny old world, isn't it, Alf? You sit there all night, don't do a thing, watch everybody else put the money in the prize fund, and you come across and say, yes, I'll have some money, please, Dale, and here it is, a cheque for £27,500. Congratulations. Thank you. Barley, is it? Barley. Barley with your partner. Getting married at the end of the year. Have a fabulous holiday.
Thank you.
And a great wedding. Nice to see you. Well done, Alf. Well done. Gareth, you had me a bit worried tonight. I wasn't sure this was going to happen.
Nor did I.
At some point, I thought it must turn well, and it did. It came good for you. I'm delighted to say here's a cheque for £27,500. Well,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Well done.